Could you tell us a little bit about your experience at referring your clients to Dyslexia on Demand and how that has gone and what success you've seen?
Yes, absolutely. Well, the population of kids that we serve tend to have severe and profound dyslexia, so their needs often cannot be met through the public school system. Even well-intentioned school teams can only make kind of a drop in the bucket in terms of remediating these kids. So I really appreciate the opportunity to refer my families to highly credentialed academic language therapists and certified academic language therapists like your team at Dyslexia on Demand.
And how has Dyslexia on Demand partnered with you as an advocate to support those families?
Yes, Dyslexia on Demand has been great. They do progress monitoring for the kids that we refer to them, in addition to direct academic language therapy services. They help us at the IEP table, if requested, to really speak to the gap that exists in all literacy areas for these kids. Often, as an advocate, I can speak to the regulations, I can speak to free and appropriate public education and a lot of other pieces of the requirement, but I am not a literacy specialist. So I love bringing in folks from Dyslexia on Demand, using their data, cross-checking it and comparing it with school district data to really make an impactful proposal, if you will, on why the achievement gap is widening and why we might need to have the help from someone outside of the school district.
And what do you think is an advantage of Dyslexia on Demand therapy for your students?
Well, I think there's a couple of things. I would say the highly credentialed, the highly credentialed team that you have in academic language therapist and certified academic language therapist. I work with a lot of well-intentioned, again, public school staff who've had 30 hours of Orton Gillingham training, or maybe they've actually had a couple hundred hours, but they really cannot compete with academic language therapists who have had upwards of 700 hours of specialized training, completed practicums, have ongoing coaching and mentoring like I know you all do at Dyslexia on Demand.